Hey. Okay. Well, today is December 31st, 2019. It is 1:16 p.m. And oh wait, let me preface this video and say hi, I'm Joshua. Call me Joshua. I was born May 29th, 2000. I'm 19 years old now. And I'm making this video because I'd like to, I guess, summarize and recap this entire decade from 2010 to now 2019. And now being it is the last year that I'm a teen, and next year I'll be 2 decades old. Yeah. So I made a list of a bunch of things that have impacted me, like life events and certain things like that. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and get started then. Okay. I made a little list. It's not little, hun. But wow, today's December 31st. Christmas hasn't even been a week yet. Wow, that's so weird. Wow. That's so weird. Okay. Well, I wrote this December 25th, so last year. Today is Christmas, and I thought to make a list of the many events that happened to me throughout this decade. 1 week from today is January 1st, 2020. A new decade. I'm planning to make a YouTube video. I have to start somewhere. This is quite significant. The decade I've lived through. I've experienced and said and saw a lot. So here's a list. Okay. So, starting in 2010, I was in 5th grade, elementary school, 10 years old, starting 5th grade that fall, and then I moved to this house in here, this house I'm currently sitting in right now, in August of 2010. So I've been living in this house for 9 years, and I also got baptized in May, like a couple days before I turned 10 years old. I do remember this. 9 years old. It's so much has happened since then. So, with these beginning years, I don't have too much written down because I don't remember a whole lot what happened. But from 2010 to 2011, I graduated from elementary school, and then started middle school in that fall of that year, and then that's when I started playing in the band. I chose clarinet. That was the instrument I had all through middle school. Such a great time. I really liked band class. Band was such a rewarding experience. Oh, and I also started playing piano in May of 2010, and I've been playing for 9 years now, and next year I would have been playing piano for 10 years. Whoa. Okay. So, 2012, fast forward to 2013, I start 7th grade. Then, me and the family, we traveled to Hong Kong in March 2013 during spring break. That was the time our family visited Disneyland and visited, what other place did we? We visited this place called Ocean Park. I went to the Chicago airport for the first time and the New Jersey airport for the first time. Does that really? Yeah, it counts. It counts. You went there. We were there for 2 weeks. Yeah. It was one of the best experiences, best travel times I've ever been to. Because I have family in Hong Kong, which I guess that would make a little bit more sense. My father is from the United States of America, and then I have a mother who is from Hong Kong. So I'm Asian American. Me? That's me. I'm Asian American. Like, that's me. Okay. So after that, graduated 7th grade in May of 2013. Then I started 8th grade that fall. And then 2014, going forward, I graduated in middle school in 2014. Then I started freshman year of high school, 2014. And high school. High school was, I have to say it was a pretty... I wish I did more stuff in high school. And I had drama class. I started doing drama junior year of high school. That's when I felt like a little bit more comfortable and older, I guess. But anyway, I started freshman year in 2014. Then fast forward to 2015. 2015. Oh my gosh. 2015 was not the year for me. For me, with the experience I had in 2015, it was not the best year for me. Anyway, so then in the summer of 2015, I had a vacation to Grand Canyon in Arizona in June or July. And from what I remember from the Grand Canyon trip in Arizona, I don't remember it being too hot. I would like to go back to Arizona, Grand Canyon. It was such a weird experience because the Grand Canyon is big. It's really big. It's huge, man. But in 2016, I finished sophomore year of high school, and then I started junior year back at public school, the high school that I went to for freshman year. And 2016 is also when I started a new job, and when I was old enough to finally be employed at a new job. 2017 was an amazing year. I really 2017 was such a good year, man. Okay, in 2017, I finished junior year of high school. I took a trip to Galveston, Texas in May for 17th birthday in May. And then I took AP exams for the first time. I took an AP Lang exam and an AP United States History exam. And I passed the AP United States History exam. I'm really glad I did that. I also had a tutor. Her name is Emery. She's an amazing person. I'm so grateful and so glad that she decided to be a tutor for me. Anyway, so I did that, took that exam. Beyonce got pregnant in February. I did not believe it. Guys, I remember this day oh my gosh. It was in February. I remember I was on the way to 6th hour to chemistry. And I was walking down the hallway, and everyone, it was during passing period. And one of the friends I have, his name is Noah. And he talked to me. From a distance, he was like, Joshua, Beyonce's pregnant. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? She's not pregnant. And then when I sat down during 6th hour, I opened the phone, and the notification I got, Beyonce is pregnant with twins. And I couldn't focus on anything else for the rest of the day. That's it. Beyonce got pregnant. Okay. Moving on from that. I shaved eyebrows off. I shaved all the eyebrows off in July. Why? Because I was inspired by Jenna's video when she shaved her eyebrows off. So girl, what I look like if I shaved these eyebrows off? So I did that in July, and then I started senior year in August. So these eyebrow hairs were coming in, but I'm kind of unhappy with the eyebrows. Then I finna just shave it off all over again, because I'm gonna do eyebrows. It doesn't work like that. And there was solar eclipse in August as well, when I started senior year. Okay. It's been a couple hours later. So the last thing I talked about was the solar eclipse that happened in August 2017 when I started senior year. And also 2017 is the year that I also was in a movie. Yeah, I was in a movie. That's me. I was in a movie. It's called I live in Oklahoma. And this movie was based in Oklahoma. And I was part of the filming process in March of that year. And still like one of like the greatest opportunities I've ever been a part of. So it's been pretty cool. I'm hoping that I can do more of that next year. We're going to see. But yeah, I'm so excited for that. To do more movie or film projects in the future. Anyway, so yeah, the solar eclipse. And then I went to Santa Fe, New Mexico for the first time. That was pretty cool. Then Albuquerque as well. We visited both places. It was pretty neat. I really like New Mexico. I'd like to go back again. And then I saw Katy Perry in concert. Katy Perry was the first concert I ever went to, and for the Witness Worldwide Concert Tour, which, like, Witness is such a good album. Like, I don't know. Okay, the singles. Yeah, but the rest of the album is really good. So yeah, I'm really glad that I went to go see her. It was quite an experience. I went with a friend of mine. Her name is Lexi. And it was quite a memorable experience, yeah, in November. And that's pretty much the major events that happened that year for me. Now going into 2018. 2018. Man, that was also a really good year too. January 2018, starting off the Grammys, Rihanna's iconic Wild Thoughts Grammy performance. I was so shook. I was so excited when I saw her perform because it was so good. Like Rihanna, like when she did what? That. She did that. It was like, oh my gosh, it's such a good performance. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then Beyonce's 2018 Coachella performance. Guys, I am a real one for Beyonce. Like she's like number one. Like, oh my gosh, I just admire her so much. Oh my gosh, I stayed up on a school night. Was it a school night? I don't know. I don't remember. But I stayed up on YouTube. I watched that entire Coachella performance on YouTube. I stayed up until 3 a.m. to finish watching this performance because it was legendary. It is now Beachella forever. And then I graduated from high school in May 2018. And it happened quite fast because I was so nervous. I remember waiting in the auditorium, waiting for the row I was in to be called up to the stage. It happened so fast, I don't even remember what happened while I was on stage. I shook hands with the principal, then I went down. That was it. So it was quite a memorable experience, I guess. Graduating high school is quite a milestone, or a life change occurrence. Okay, and then a couple weeks later, second travel to Hong Kong. That happened. Well, actually, I've been there 3 times. One time was 2004, I think. 2004 was the first time I went. I was 4 years old. So yeah. A lot has happened since then. 2004, 2015, then 2018 was when I went back to Hong Kong. I went to a lot of malls, restaurants. I went to Stanley Bay, which is like the rich part of Hong Kong. Okay, and then I took a lot of subway trips. Went to Macau, and I spent the 18th. I turned 18 during the time at Ocean Park on May 29th. Yeah, I went and visited Happy Valley. That was where Mom used to grow up. That's where Mom grew up. Her old high school was there. Her old Catholic, all-girls school, and where she used to live, her old apartment. And then in June 2018. Everything is Love by the Carters almost gave me a heart attack. I got that title notification. I was like, what is this? That video? Art. Or I'm not gonna say the full word, but like that video. I can only listen to that song many times because I get like so like set my money face to go. Okay. And then in July, the movie that I was in came out on DVD, and I watched that movie I was in for the first time. That was, I only had a very small role in that movie. I had an extra role, so it was still pretty like exciting for me to see myself. Oh my gosh, that's me! Like what the heck? I'm just like sitting there in the back, not doing anything, just taking up space. I'm an extra. I'm a living prop. It sounds bad, but it's kind of what extras are. Living props. Anyway, so then in August of that year, I started the new semester of college. First freshman year of college. And that Friday, I started the semester of college that Monday. And then that Friday was the 17th of August, which was when Sweetener was released. And by Ariana Grande. Okay, and then, so college started. I did online school since I don't have a license yet. I don't drive yet. October. Expectations by Lauren Reyez was released in October. Now listen. I have a weird, unhealthy, obsession with her. I can't, she has no business looking like the way, she looks. Do you know what she looks like? But, not only that, but, her voice and, her music and, oh my gosh, I would panic out if I saw her. And her album's coming out next year. Hopefully. Lauren, don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave us in the dark. Yep, that happened. Yeah, okay. And then fast forward to 2019. This year. And then February, Chinese New Year. Today is the year of the pig. This year is the year of the pig. Chinese New Year. And then I saw Avengers Endgame. With some mutual friends. Oh my gosh, and the movie was running so long, towards the end of the movie, the projector burned out because it was running for so long. And then I got a free movie ticket pass. But then the movie restarted back and then we all finished it. And yeah, and so then, oh yeah, and then I saw Ariana Grande concert. I saw Ariana Grande in May. Yeah, that was an experience. Normani. I am so glad that I saw Normani. I'm so glad I saw Normani. Normani, bitch. When she came on stage, I was so mad. Oh my gosh, Normani. I'm ready for her album next year too. Oh my gosh, Normani, oh my gosh, she's everything. Watch out for her. Okay, and after the concert, then I had a job interview at Old School Bagel Cafe. That didn't go well. I was waiting for the 2 hours. Manager was trifling. I didn't get the job because I'm not going to be wasting time there. No. But the rest of the day was pretty good. Yeah, so then after that, to July, I will never see this movie again. I can't even, like, I saw this movie, it's like one of those movies where I just, like, can't even, like, even to this day, like, I'm still thinking about that movie, like, oh my gosh. I saw Midsummer with a friend of mine. That movie, okay, that's it. I'm not talking about it anymore. In July, I traveled to Estes Park, Colorado for a father's high school reunion. That was neat. Yeah, oh my gosh, I like Colorado so much. Oh, it's such a beautiful state. Oh my gosh, I really like Colorado. He was really there for his high school reunion, but I was there to do other stuff. So then I went rapid riding for the first time. I had like a helmet on, paddle, and then like down the rapids. I got too wet, and quite cold. I was not in the best attire. Yeah. Okay, and then I hiked up a super high mountain. I got that workout on the Apple Watch. I got that workout though. And July 19th was that day. July 19th was such a good day because The Lion King came out on that day. So did The Lion King, The Gift by Ase. And I drove through the state park with the family and I cried 3 times listening to that album. I listened to Spirit for the first time. I was holding off not listening to Spirit when it was first released, but then I listened to it and I cried. I cried listening to Brown Skin Girl. And then I visited the Stanley Hotel. I saw the famous haunted hotel room 43, 47? I'm not sure. I went to a tour. Stanley Hotel is pretty cool. And yeah, and then I went back to Oklahoma and I saw The Lion King. That Lion King movie. Yep. It's so good. I cried 4 times. I am such a sucker for beans. It's disgusting. And then we went, and then in September, I got wisdom teeth removed. That was not cute. Not cute at all. Getting wisdom teeth removed. I was in, pain for like 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, and I kept getting, the issue that really caused me the most pain is getting like food stuck in like the little sockets, and it would like make the breath stink so much, and it would hurt a lot. So, but I got over that. I don't have that problem anymore, thank goodness. Thank you. And yeah. And then I saw Lana Del Rey in concert on the Norman Rockwell tour with 2 friends in November. That was an experience. I wish I could get up closer to see her, but it's fine. I'm so glad I went to see Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey. That album, it's really good. Okay, and then I watched the entire season of Euphoria in 2 weeks. And today's December 31st, so today is Hunter Schafer's birthday. Happy birthday, Jules. I'm ready for season 2. Season 2 of Euphoria. Come on, let's go. That's so weird. Her birthday is December 31st, 1999. So like her day is before like the new millennium, I think. Yeah, like a new century, new millennium, new century. That is so cool. Wow, she's been 19 years old for she was not really 18 or maybe 17 or 18 when she was filming it. When I put that into perspective and like what she was acting in the series, she's a really good actress. But yeah, and then I also watched Fleabag, both seasons this year. Amazing show, great show. And yeah. That is all that happened. Now, there's another list that I made that I think is also quite important to me. So these are some things that happened to me or influenced me in the 2010s. Continuing off of where I left off, so the list I have impactful things that have influenced me in the 2010s. Naruto Shippuden, manga and anime. That Naruto and then Naruto Shippuden, like, it's like really like made an impact on me, I think, because I've been watching it since I was like in elementary school, and now it ended in 2017. I haven't watched the Boruto yet, but I heard that it's really good. It's such an amazing anime. Like the plot, the storyline, the characters, and the things that happen to Naruto. You really see his character development and how he becomes into this more mature Hokage, which he does become Hokage, and it's throughout the entire season, manga and the anime, you really see from beginning his dream is to become Hokage. He works so hard to make sure that he becomes the strongest ninja ever, and then he does. It's so great. And then the Avengers Marvel movies. A lot of them came out this decade, and I think I've watched all of them. I've not seen Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp yet. And then the 2016 presidential election. Now, this election, this is the one I have the most vivid memory of, and between Trump and Clinton, and Trump is now the current president, and then the re-election for president is next November. So that should be interesting. I should be able to vote by then. We'll see. But yeah, I remember I watched those debates for the AP United States History class I was in, and yeah, a lot has happened since then for him being the president. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be interesting if a new president will be elected in the re-election. We'll see. And YouTube has been a really big part of me. And favorite YouTubers, I have AJ. She's a reaction YouTuber. She reacts to music and videos. Jenna Marbles reacts by Ash. Shane, yeah, I really like Jenna. Jenna, I've been watching. I really got into YouTube a lot when I was able to have a phone and I was able to watch a lot more YouTube. And that's kind of how it's been. Yeah, and then social media has also been a big part of me as well. Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Vine. Yeah, I watched so many Vines, now TikTok is a new thing. I'm 40% leaning towards getting TikTok, and then I can see myself making a lot of TikToks. But I'm not sure if I should do that yet. I don't know. But Vine was it, man. I have so many memorized, just in case. And yeah, that's all I have here. Okay, and I'm also making this video as kind of like a video diary, I think. So it's just something I can look back on when I'm a lot older, when I'm in the 20s, assuming I live that long. Hopefully, God. But I don't know. The future's not promised. But yeah, hopefully something to look back on when I'm older, and I can watch this video and be like, oh wow, that's 19-year-old me talking about stuff that happened to me. And I'll definitely have a different perspective on life and a lot of other different things when I'm older. Now it's a decade summarized by me. Yeah. Okay. So, if you've gotten this far, thank you for watching. This is the first video I'm making, and I'm going to edit this soon as well. It's December 31st. I doubt that I'll be able to edit this before midnight. Probably 2020 it'll be up, but we'll see what happens. And I'm looking forward to the new year and the new decade. I don't know what's going to come. I am so hopeful for the next year, because this year was it's been kind of rocky for me. Yeah. Not the best, not the worst. Well, yeah, it had its ups and downs. Yeah, I have a lot left to do, learning as a person, continuing to grow, and learning about new things and new ideas and all that. And I'm hoping to do more of that in the future. Hopefully, I'll be able to learn. Oh, goals. I'd like to learn and be fluent in another language in the next decade, 2020, or the years following. Learn a new language, continue with a with a career in acting. I like to learn a harp. I like to learn how to play that. There's a lot that could happen. It's a lot of possibilities that could happen. So yeah, okay. I think that's it. Oh yeah, today I saw a movie with some friends. I saw Little Women. That came out on Christmas. That was only last week, but it's such a great movie. It's such a great movie. Like, all the people, the acting is great. Like, it's based on a book. I should probably go read the book first. Oh wait, Hunger Games. That's another thing that's impacted me a lot this year. Man, I remember in 2014, when part 1 came out, I came to school wearing a Mockingjay pin when that movie came out on a Friday. Oh, and the prequel for the next Hunger Games novel comes out in May. So, I'm glad to check that out. I'm gonna have to buy it and read it. I'm excited. I need to get more into reading. That's what I need to do. I have a lot of books. I need to start reading more. And yeah, the Star Wars movie came out past 4 years. I saw Reyez of Skywalker. It's a great movie. I liked it. And now, this new decade, it's going to be the Avatar movies. I still haven't seen the first Avatar movie. That's another story. But yeah, okay, thank you for watching. I don't know if I'll do more, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, bye.